My opinion is, which should be checked carefully, but I think we humans are meant to work, at least from my point of view. Some people may work so hard and wreck the body and brain too, actually. But at the old age, in my case, maybe I didn't work enough. So this is what I felt. I can think of so much to do, and I thought I should stop and then go out, which I did. I went to the beach and came back, and just thinking, when you have empty time, what do? You can entertain yourself, but I think in my case, I want to help for the people. So whatever I can, I like to do that. This may sound like a weird statement, perhaps, but thinking from the point of view of life and why we were born and built, I believe in the macro sense, we want all of us want to accomplish some kind of mission which connect to the reason of why we are born. And why we were born is just the way of the universe to configure, create this living being for whatever reason. I'm sure it is created to live, right? So living being is to continue live, not wrecking the environment, but it can happen. But nevertheless, we all want to express whatever we can. So I'm not complaining or saying that the people shouldn't relax and enjoy. I'm just talking about myself. Like I said, maybe I didn't work enough. I'm just goofy. And also, this is maybe a funny way to say it, but when I have time, what do? And when you accomplish something, even just cleaning up and cutting the tree branches and stuff, and sweating and take shower, it all feels good. So there's some kind of a mechanism pointing that working is good for us, better life, and continue generation after generation. We don't know where the end is, but we don't need to know. Because if we keep working one step at a time, we'll find. And each generation do their own part to the next generation. And I think we are built that we don't want to fight and kill each other. When it happens, I think there's some mechanism, again, to say, oh, that was so ridiculous, we cannot do that. And therefore, let's come up with a new idea that, it didn't work, but we do this, and let's move it this direction. So that voice will pop up from somewhere, but it's a continuous process. So each event may look good or bad, and you may feel horrible or ecstatic, but whatever the case is, life is to go on. And we are meant to be, we are built like that, and we have to feel the, what's the word? Righteousness? You just feel good when you can contribute for someone else, because you're passing on the baton to the next person to carry on. Instead of couch potato watching this and drinking, that's okay. Like I said, there's a different style, personality, way of living, like many species exist for whatever reason. So it's part of the nature's way, and we have no way of complaining. We don't need to complain, but just each of us, that mini species, mini species, to find the mission and destiny. It may or may not work, but I was just thinking about the semen, those little things that comes out of man, to find the egg and meat. And the billions or whatever, they all die, but one get to the egg. So we all have this fate of unknown, and you can call someone's lucky, others are not lucky, but that's how things happen. So goofy is okay, working hard is okay, fighting could be sort of okay. It's not okay, then realize and find a way to get better, and that's okay. So find the okay after failure, and we are bound to fail in the sense that we are going against the law of entropy to be productive or to go over the hurdle that when things are left alone, it deteriorates. So sometimes to fight against that, people may do terrible things because that's all they could think about, and that's the karma. Others may do the opposite, and they're all sharing this same earth as if they are different species. But looking around, each have the opportunity to find what they believe in and do whatever. And there's not much to say. Other people, the question is, what about me? I had a piece which says, it is what it is. So no complaint of the law of the universe bringing out the horrible and the wonderful, but it's each of us not to be depressed, but find the destiny to cut out your area of expertise and move on. Yet, hopefully we connect each other so that we have a collective learning, and the species as human are not the stupid species that we can learn, keep on learning, going through all sorts of terrible things that I hear, endless, and that happened in the past. It seems like it's going to happen in the future too. So if we know that, that's the power of knowledge, which, well, anyway, let me leave it like that we can utilize, use the brain, listen to your heart, use the brain and use AI. Even the AI doesn't have the heart. We can use the brain. But when I say that, there are people who would abuse the brain of AI too, because that's proven, and you cannot avoid that. Not to say that's good or bad, but that's what it is. It is what it is. To go beyond that, positively, to live well, even what may sound like a stupid idea to think or wish, may all beings be happy, but whole living being to be here, moving forward, there's something there. Let's do, each of us, our part and enjoy the process of working or enjoying. What do you think? Just a thought.